this a bad idea? Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Kat and I write children's fiction. As you might know if you watched last week's video, I'm doing NaNoWriMo for the first time this year and I'm kind of new at it, and I also work a newish full-time job, which means that I don't have a whole lot of time to write. And this is why this week's video is about my strategies to manage my time better and to hopefully win NaNoWriMo. I hope these tips will be helpful to you regardless of your writing style and regardless of your current situation. Before we jump into the tips, I just want to make sure to let everyone know that there are certain things that I'm not willing to compromise on. This is first of all that I don't want to eat too much junk food because I'm trying to move towards a healthier lifestyle, to just be more energized and just generally to feel better about myself and my health. So I definitely want to try and stay on top of that. Also sleep, exactly the same reason. I want to be more healthy and more energized. And thirdly, also my mental health. So I hope I don't have to explain this, but I will anyway. I don't think it's worth compromising your mental health and stressing yourself out too much over something like NaNoWriMo. So if you have to take a break just in order to take care of yourself, and if that means that you will lose Nano, so be it. Take breaks for your mental health. Okay, so let's jump into my NaNoWriMo strategies, starting out with the unwriterly ones. The first thing I'm gonna do is to meal prep. Like I just said, I want to try and not eat too much junk food during November, so I'm looking for recipes that can be cooked relatively quickly, in bulk, and that are healthy and that are going to stay fresh or okay-ish in the fridge for relatively long. So if you have any good recipes, please let me know in the comments down below, because I really need help with this. Thing number 2 that I'm gonna do to prep for NaNoWriMo is to clean up my house before. Cleaning is definitely one of those things that I do when it comes to procrastinating. So I want to clean my house before, and then hopefully I just have to kind of do a few minutes of cleaning here and there each and every day, which means that I can really concentrate on my writing. Strategy number 3 for NaNoWriMo is that I'm going to write on my lunch break and be a bit antisocial. I guess this is self-explanatory, but yeah, I already warned my coworkers that I might be a bit antisocial in November, and I'm gonna try and write on my lunch break, and I'll let you know how that goes. Thing number 4 that I'm planning to do to hopefully win NaNoWriMo is that I have to cut short my social media use. By that I mean that anything that is not related to writing or actually adding value to my life has to go. So watching silly YouTube videos or scrolling through my Instagram or my Twitter, I have to cut those out. Speaking of social media, thing number 5 that I plan to do is that I plan and bulk schedule my outgoing social posts. If you are one of those people, just like me, who are promoting themselves as an author on social media, you will know that that's actually a lot of work. So I plan to just do the bulk of that work before November, and also just to cut some corners on social media. Thing number 6 that I'm planning to do to win NaNoWriMo is to say bye to my perfectionism and cut a few corners. As I already mentioned in my previous video, I'm not perfectionist when it comes to my writing, but I am in other areas of my life. So I just basically need to teach myself how to chill and not always go the extra mile. So yeah, I just basically half-ass a few things and then let you know how that goes. Thing number 7 that I'm going to do to hopefully win NaNoWriMo is to write every single day. I have a video where I talk about the benefits that I see in writing every day, so I'm going to link that up here and also down in the description box. But yeah, basically I think it's very good to have a daily habit, and generally with such high word counts you just have to write a lot to make it. So I'm gonna try to write every single day. Thing number 8 that I'm going to do is to use momentum when I have it. Especially because I have so little time, I just want to try and maximize the time that I have, and also when I feel really creative, I want to try and capitalize on that. Thing number 9 that I'm going to do, and that I think everybody should do, not only during Nano, but maybe also in your normal writing life, is not to edit when you draft. These are times to draft, people. Don't waste any time on editing. Thing number 10 that I'm going to do to win NaNoWriMo is to not put too much pressure on myself. I know this might be a bit counterintuitive, and maybe I'm missing the point of NaNoWriMo, and maybe it's also cheating, but I don't think I'm going to put the pressure on myself to reach the goal of writing 50,000 words. And there are several reasons for that. One is that I write middle grade, so the word counts that I want to reach are actually significantly lower. I'm aiming for around 22k words, and I just don't want to give myself a hard time if I finish a first draft of a book but I don't reach a certain word count. I don't want to kind of beat myself up for it. So as long as I'm finishing a first draft, I will consider it a success. And I might add a second book to the mix to get closer to the 50,000 word count goal. But again, I'm not gonna pressure myself too much, and I'm just really excited to start writing regularly again, and I don't want to spoil that, so that's what I'm gonna do. This was my video for today. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to follow me on all of my other social media, specifically Instagram and Twitter, because I'm planning to give more updates about my NaNoWriMo journey there. So if you're interested, I'm gonna link everything down below. Thank you so much for watching today, and I will see you next time. Bye!